Thank you for stumbling across medium rare poetry. I am your host, Filet Mignon, and this is poetry that tells a story. And the story today relates to the greatest horse race in Australia, if not the world, called the Melbourne Cup. As you could probably guess by its name, it's held in a suburb of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and has one of the largest prize monies of all horse races around the world. Therefore, it attracts horses from all around the world. It's a grueling 3,200 metre or 2 mile race, so it's normally for stayers and not sprinters. Around Australia, this is known as the race that stops the nation. In Victoria, they have a public holiday on Melbourne Cup Day, which is the first Tuesday in November of each year. And the rest of the world, well, Australia, everybody stops to watch the race. People get all excited and have Melbourne Cup luncheon parties, and they dress up like jockeys, and they have sweepstakes, and they put their $5 on a horse that they have not a clue who it might be out of the 24 runners. It's a real lotto to see who's going to actually win this terrifying race. Anyway, I have a very dear friend who's been a punter all his life. It was a trait picked up from his parents, and he's not an unreasonable gambler. He just has a little flutter every Saturday, and then he has a bit of a go in the Melbourne Cup. Anyway, this poem, the Melbourne Cup of 2019, tells you the story of the fun that you can have in racehorsing. Melbourne Cup 2019 by Filet Mignon. And they're racing in the Melbourne Cup of 2019. The thoroughbreds are eager and the jockeys very keen. The track is looking lovely with its plush veneer of grass. It's soft and green and comfy for a jockey's bony ass. The crowd amassed at trackside are beside themselves with glam, drinking tots and champers with their boozy human clan. The race that stops a nation is a 2 mile long affair. I've got some time to detail how we all are gathered there. The horses here competing hail from all around the world. The winnings are enormous, so they yearn to have a burl. The Japanese are fancied with their mare decked out in curlers. They call her Yamamoto, and they reckon she's a pearler. There's Sven come down from Finland, the flying Finn some say. He's bound to make the finish line, his countrymen would pray. The Brits had 2 contenders with a mighty mare named Doris. They opted for a flaccid blonde, a gelding christened Boris. The boys from Tijuana have a donkey filled with chili, and the nag from Tennessee was enrolled as Hilly Billy. The Germans entered Schmidthouse with a strangely awkward gait, and the French enlisted hors d'oeuvres licking garlic off his plate. The rest comprised our Aussie stock with fearsome reputations. They're sprinters, not your stayers, like most blokes around our nation. The winner of this motley bunch can be so hard to pick. Some put on inky blindfolds, poking runners with a stick. But tucked within our suburbs there's a master of this game. With 50 years of punting, he's racehorsing's biggest name. With his weekly stake allowance, he then practices all year to land the prize immortal when the rest are left in tears. He doesn't get excited, his face a mask of calm, as Gigi's run in circles, which is part of racing's charm. So each and every Saturday our hero holds some back, $1 here, a shilling there, to build a healthy stack. And come this awe-inspiring day, first Tuesday in November, investing all his lay-bys in a quest to be remembered. So back amid the hectic stage of 80 hooves a flashing, the equine torrent building now like ocean waves are crashing, and as they round the final bend the crowd is screaming hoarse. In all the fun they've lost the name of who they'd backed, of course, with jockeys flailing hard now and their mounts all streaming sweat. They hit the post as one great bunch, but just who won their bet? It is a photo finish, so there'll be a slight delay, but there within the neighbourhood I see our buddy Sway, not giving much away just yet. He is a crafty fella. Deep down he knows he's bagged it. He has won the race quadrella, announcing that he must away to buy some chat potatoes, and soon enough he reappears behind a Winnebago. He sweeps his bride up in the coach to visit every town, with livery explaining that they're simply horsing round.
Well, hopefully you got a taste of the excitement that comes with this race. Even reciting this poem, I broke out into a sweat with the galloping and the smells and all the rest of it that runs around in my mind when this race is on. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Costs absolutely nothing. My poems are a gift to you, and your subscription is a gift to me, so we're all even. Please press the like button, the thumbs up, and share the video with your friends, and we can all grow together. And I'll see you at the next Melbourne Cup. Bye-bye for now.